Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cop Supply YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be giving you a broken down overview of Noble AIO, so let's go ahead and begin today's video. Before we go ahead and do so, please check out the written overview of this bot in the YouTube description. I'll also leave their social media and their website link down below in the YouTube description, and you can also find all the things I just mentioned on the written overview as well. So I may as well begin on the home page, and I'm going to head down to settings and make my way up. So when you actually boot up the bot, you can double click the application to go into full screen. You have a minimize button, X button, you have a feed button that will show you the global events feed, and the head is a product, site, size and time ago, indicating to when it was checked out. Then it shows the current version number of the application I'm on, and it shows that I'm online. And on the home page it says welcome to Noble. Let's head over to the settings page. This is where we can go ahead and configure the Discord webhooks, one for success, one for failure, and the monitor webhook. Then for the capture section we can select a solver type, and then we can enter a token and then save the settings. I'll cover the task groups at the end of the video. I'm going to go ahead and break down the rest of the pages, but the task groups button is below the settings section. So let's move over to automations, and on this section we can go ahead and create automation groups. So we're going to go ahead and add a automation group. Let's hit the plus button here and it will ask us for our automation group name. I'm going to call this video test, just like so. I'm going to hit the create button. Once we create the group, click into the group and we can see the configuration that's available. Now essentially what automation is whenever a product restocks that matches an SKU in your SKU list, automation will automatically start any existing monitors in all of your task groups. You can easily create monitors for that product in all of your task groups within the bot. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. I'm going to go through a test process here, but before we go ahead and do that, I'll go ahead and break down what's on the page. So once you click on the group, you have the edit all button, delete all. You can turn it on to all, so turning on one automation, and you can turn them all off as well. We can search by SKU sizes and task groups. We have the global feed, and we can also create automations. So let's go ahead and actually create an automation here. We go ahead and enter the SKU list, and each SKU is separated by each line. So for example, if this was one SKU, the second one will go on the second line and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and type in some random numbers. We're going to create one monitor with 1 millisecond delay, and then we can go ahead and select the task groups. We can also select sizes if you wish. If you want to select multiple, you go ahead and select multiple sizes and it appears as separate tabs. We can go ahead and delete certain sizes by hitting this button here, and we can get rid of all the sizes by hitting the button I just clicked. I'm going to go with random. Then for proxy group, we go ahead and select the existing proxy group, and then we can stop and delete after a certain amount of time, and we can set a cooldown as well. And we do have some information tabs if you wish to go ahead and read that regarding each thing. As you guys can see, we do need a proxy group and then we do need task groups. So I'm actually going to go ahead and circle back at the end of this video and go through this creation process. So let's X out of that and let's move over to the proxies page. This is where we can go ahead and create proxy groups. Let's create our first one, and then we can go ahead and configure the name. We're going to call it video test, just like so. I'm going to go ahead and grab a proxy to enter into the list. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the proxy into the list. I'm going to hit the create button, and that will go ahead and create my proxy group. I'm going to click on the proxy group and it shows the proxy. It shows the total number of proxies up here. We have a delete button, and it also shows the proxy header with the proxy here. So we only have one, so it's only appearing one, and we can go ahead and delete that individual proxy if we wish, and we can also edit the group if we wish. Let's move over to the gift card section. This is where we can go ahead and create gift card groups. Let's hit the plus button. We can go ahead and name the gift card group. I'm going to call this video test, and then we can go ahead and enter the gift cards in the formation card number, pin and balance. So I've gone ahead and entered in some random information here just to show you how this all works. I'm going to hit the create button, and as you guys can see, it's gone ahead and created the group. It shows the card number, pin is starred out, and it shows the balance. This is all what you've configured when you've gone ahead and created the group. Then you can go ahead and select a site if you wish. You can select a proxy group from the ones we've created. We can refresh all of them. We can edit the group. We can also create another gift card. We can edit individual gift cards, and we can also delete them, and you can go ahead and delete all of them if you wish. Moving over to the profile section, this is where we can go ahead and create profile groups. So let's hit the plus button. We're going to go ahead and name it video test, just like so. We're going to hit the create button, and that will go ahead and create the profile group in which we can go ahead and create profiles. Before we go ahead and do that, I'll go ahead and explain everything. We have an import button. We can delete all the profiles from this group. We can clone all of them, and we can also edit all of them. And then we can search by profile name, email address, or card. So let's go ahead and hit the create profile button, and it will take us here. This is where we can go ahead and configure the profile. We can clear it at any time if we want. We can move over to the billing section, and we can go ahead and fill all that out. We can make it the same as shipping, or we can make it separate. It's completely up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and fill out all these fields with random information. I'll cut back when I'm going to create the profile. So before I go ahead and click the create button, just a few things to know. I've gone ahead and named this profile video test profile, and we can enable only checkout once if we wish. I'm going to hit the create button, and that will go ahead and create the profile in the background. As you can see, the profile name is here, the email is here, the address is here, the line 2 will be there. If you go ahead and configure that, it shows the last 4 digits of your card number. You can edit the profile, duplicate the profile, and also delete the profile as well. So we've gone ahead and covered all the pages. Let's go ahead and create a task group. Then we'll conclude the video on the automations page. Let's click this button, and it will take us here. We can go ahead and name the task group. I'm going to call it video test. For the site, we can go ahead and select a site from the supported site within the bot. At the time of recording this video, the supported sites are Foot Locker US, Champ Sports, eSpay, Foot Action, Kids Foot Locker, and Foot Locker Canada. I'm going to go with eSpay. Let's hit the create button, and now our task group has been created. As you guys can see, it shows the name, it shows the site, and then it shows a variety of statuses over here. Then we can go ahead and click on the task group, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and break down everything we can see on this page. With the start all button, stop all, edit all, clone all, and delete all. We can search through the tasks by product, SKU, status, profile, and proxy group. Then we have tasks and monitors, so we can filter between the two, and we can go ahead and create tasks, and we can also create monitors as well. And then it shows once again the task group name, the size, and the total amount of tasks at the top. So let's go ahead and actually create a task here by hitting the create task button. This is what it's going to look like. We'll go ahead and select our profile. For our payment method, we'll go with credit cards. For our proxy group, we'll go with the proxy group we made, and in brackets it'll show how many proxies are within it. For the task quantity, we will go with 2, and for the delay, we'll go with 3333. Let's create it, and as you guys can see, it creates 2 tasks. The product is question mark at the moment. For the profile, it says video test profile because that's the profile we selected. Proxy size is empty, status is idling. Then we have the start button, edit button, duplicate button, and delete button. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the delete button here. If we hit this delete button, it'll go ahead and delete the task. We can also start our task, and it'll go through this entire process. Essentially be waiting, it'll be testing the connection, but this is what the task starting process looks like, and we can also see the number 1 over there. But let's move over to the monitors page here. So on the monitor page, it looks very similar, but essentially the only difference is the purpose of this page. We hit the create monitors button, it'll ask us for SKU list. Let's type in something random. We can select our sizes like so. We can select the proxy group, and then we'll type in the delay just like so. Create the monitor, and it'll show up in the background, and then we can go ahead and start the monitor, and that will go through the entire process. We can see that as I'm monitoring the product isn't going to work because it's random, but I'm just showing you how this process works. Now finally, to go ahead and end off today's video, we're going to return to the automations page. Let's go ahead and create the automation. We're going to select the task group we've made, we're going to select the proxy group we made, and we're going to go ahead and actually create the automations. And now we can see here the product is there, the task groups are there, the proxy group are there. The create is 1 monitor, stop after 1 minute, and cool down is 1 minute. We can edit it, delete it, and we can go ahead and turn it off or on. We can also delete an automation if we wish. That is going to go ahead and conclude this broken down overview of Noble AIO. If you guys did enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.